the second time he's played kind of close to an NHL roster and shut them down.
Yeah. My expectations changed. No, because I don't want to put high expectations on Jack Campbell this year when if something goes wrong, it's not going to look very good if we all people are saying he might win the Vezina. That's crazy.
Who said that?
I saw people say it on Twitter, Tyler, but when you look at these numbers, that is not a mistake, people. His GAA is 980.
His goals against average
is better than his save
percentage. Better than his save percentage. Those are weird numbers to look at, but Jack Campbell's been lights out. He's making highlight reel saves, and perhaps more importantly, when it comes to Jack Campbell, he's stopping the shots he's supposed to, which is, let's be honest, that was always the struggle for Jack Campbell. It's the weak goals that he's given up. I think we have a look at a couple of the best moments, or one of the best moments from Jack Campbell in that preseason game, but the numbers speak for themselves at this point. As you see right here, big stop, boom, second stop, boom. Like, those are plays last year that probably squeak through Jack Campbell more often than not. And I don't want to be a guy who does the whole thing that we say every year we're not going to do, and that's read too much into preseason results. But I will say, I think it's a hair different when it comes to goalies.
Me too.
Because stopping the puck is stopping the puck. Right? Like, when we're talking about Dylan Holloway and all these guys, like, the regular season and the preseason can just be two totally different beasts. But at the end of the day, Jack Campbell looks dialed in. Jack Campbell, this was unbelievable save.
That's a good one. Yeah, I agree. Where I think there's certain circumstances where you can take a lot away from preseason. Goaltenders for me would be the biggest one, because you got to be dialed in. If I remember correctly, last preseason, Jack Campbell wasn't that good. If I remember correctly,
I don't think so.
I don't think he was that great. And then he went into the season and took that with him. This season, back-to-back 970 performances, allowing 1 goal in both games now. It's very impressive. And Skinner, to his credit, I think has had a good game against Vancouver at home, right? You were at that one.
Yeah.
And then on the road, it was a weak lineup. He's not exactly been given run support in these things. So I think both goaltenders have been good. I do think Jack Campbell has been a bit better. And these other things too, like the Ben Gleason. He's had a really good preseason. You can take that and you can run with it. Is he a top 4 defenseman?
No.
Not a chance. But he's probably good enough to play if the Oilers needed him to this season.
We'll talk about Gleason a little bit more in a second. Some comments saying that Jack Campbell looks really calm. I agree. He looks really, really calm. One thing, and I suppose this might be a difference, and Alex points it out, pressure in the preseason is the one thing goalies wouldn't deal with as much.
Yes.
And again, maybe where Jack Campbell's a bit unique, and I know we're probably just doing the preseason hype thing a little bit too much right now, but you don't think Jack Campbell's facing a little bit of pressure this preseason? If he would have came in and got lit up in both these games, what's the conversation like right now, right? Like, and that's where I'm willing to give him a little bit more credit for how well he's playing. 1 week ago, or I should say 6 days ago, Frank Saravalli sat in that seat right here.
I can still feel him.
And he said, do you think there's a chance Jack Campbell starts opening day in Vancouver for the Edmonton Oilers? I said, Frank, you're insane. What do you know? Turns out he might know something. I think right now, Jack Campbell gets the start on opening night in Vancouver, and you start Stuart Skinner in the home opener, and you split the first 2 games. I think that is the most likely scenario at this moment. Maybe it's a hot take. Give me the Star Mechanical hot take hat, which is a thing.
Oh, yeah, we got to get that.
Yeah, I know. I left it at home. My bad.